Hi everybody, welcome to my channel Frugalissima. My name's Sam, where I talk about all things sewing. Today I've got a little bit of a fabric haul and some sewing plans for you. First of all, I'd just like to say thank you very much for everyone who has been watching these videos and for subscribing and commenting. It's truly appreciated. If you like this sort of thing, please consider subscribing, and if you hit the notification bell, this will tell you when I have new videos coming. Generally, I will post on a Sunday with reviews and fabric hauls like this, sometimes plans, all sorts of things like that. During the week, I am running 100 days of sewing. On a Friday, I've started a Frugal Friday where I talk about free patterns and giveaways and things like that. And then I've got some tips and tricks and some tutorials as well. So on to today's video. I'll start with my Black Friday buys, and this is a viscose jersey, cotton jersey, and this is from Fabrics Galore. I ordered two things from Fabrics Galore. It's a viscose jersey, so it's quite drapey, and it's just got this really sort of exaggerated floral print on with all the blues and greens and this quite acid yellow. This was £2.25 per half metre, so £4.50 per metre, which I thought was quite good value actually. And I did actually win a voucher for Fabrics Galore, so I didn't actually pay for this. But the voucher I've had probably about 18 months, 2 years. So I was quite surprised that the voucher was still valid actually. So I won it with the Great Big Pattern Swap, which was held by Keely and Alice, who is Polka Dot Palace on Instagram. So yeah, I won a voucher. I couldn't remember whether I'd won £20 or £25. I ordered 2 metres of this fabric, and I've already cut into it, and I'm going to make a dress version of the Vera top from Forget Me Not Patterns. So we'll look out for that one. The second one that I got from them is this. It's a cotton and polyester fleece back melange sweatshirt material, and it's just got this floofy back, and then it's just like this really nice blue. I actually wanted more than this, but they only had a metre left, so this was worked out at £6 a metre I think. And yeah, I've only got a metre of it. I was hoping to get a Harper cardigan, which is the free pattern from Sinclair Patterns, to go with the dress. I thought those two went together quite nicely, so a nice short cardigan. Whether I'll have enough with a metre or not, I don't know, because sleeves do take up a lot of fabric. If not, it'll just be a nice cosy jumper or toaster sweater or something like that. So that's the two from Fabrics Galore, and those are the two that I bought during the Black Friday sale. Also in the Black Friday sales, Love Crafts had some significant discounts on some of their Tula Pink fabrics, which I picked up. I was a little bit disappointed with Love Crafts customer service, but I'll show you the fabric first. I picked up, I'm going to have to write these down because I can't remember what they're called. I think this one is called Getting Snippy. So it's very subtly got a pair of scissors there, can you see? And then you've got reels of thread and a reel of thread there, and threaded needles. But it's just such an intricate design, it's very subtle. So you've got a very bright neon pink background, and this is almost orange. The scissors are almost an orange. And then I think I got 3/4 of a metre of that one, and then 1.5 metres of this one. I think this one's called Measure Chart Twice with the tape measures in. So there was two sort of colourways. One was morning and one was night. So these are both the morning colourway, and you can see that you've got this like really intricate sort of design in the pink, and then you've got the tape measures going through there with this fairly acid yellow background, and they do go together really quite well, and I got those from Bad Making. So they worked out at £8.76 a metre, but because it was Black Friday sale, obviously they didn't have a great deal of everything in. So I ordered 3 other fabrics that only had half a metre left, and they never arrived. Now, they did email me to say that they weren't going to arrive. What happened is they sent me these two, so 3/4 of a metre of one, 1.5 metres of the other one, and I think I ordered those amounts because that's all they seem to have. And then they sent me those, and with an email saying your other ones are coming, and then I got an email within a couple of days, not very long, to say that they didn't have them in stock any longer. So I'd already received two, and then clearly they didn't have them in stock when I ordered them, because they were down to the last bits of fabric. And I think I would have preferred them to contact me and say, look, we've only got 2 out of your 5 fabrics. They're obviously coordinating fabrics. Do you want us to send the rest of it? Rather than send 2, say 3's on the way, and then decide that actually 3 of them don't exist or are no longer in stock. I'm keeping these anyway, because I really love them. They're just so different, and I've never had any Tula Pink fabric before. The quality is really nice, and it's lovely for a quilting cotton. It is really lovely and soft. It's not that stiff quilting cotton, and it will definitely get made up. But I would have liked the other half meters just to coordinate. So it's a good job I wasn't making a quilt or something like that, because I would have been stuck with. I mean, I have the option obviously of sending them back, but I would have had these 2 and not the coordinating bits and pieces, but they were only half meters anyway. So that's my little tale of woe with Love Crafts. Not 100% happy with their customer service, but they did keep me informed, and I could have sent it back. So the next one I'm going to talk about is the one that's artfully draped over Mandy the Mannequin's shoulder here, and this is my latest fabric from Minerva Makers. It's a medium weight cotton jersey, and it's one of the Ecotex ones, and it's got little toucans on, which are glittery, and with a navy background, and all your pinks and your blues and your greens. And yeah, it's lovely. I had intended making the Vera dress out of this, but when it arrived, it's just that bit too heavy to hold those lovely sleeves on the Vera, so I've had to have a rethink. I think the glitter's making it a little bit stiffer as well, because where the leaves are, that's not as stiff, but where the glitter is, it must be some glue, sort of glue on it. And that's making it a little bit stiffer. It has been through the wash and it has maintained its glitter, so I can vouch for that. So it's a really nice quality. I think it retails at £16.99 a metre, does this. So I've got 2 metres of this, and I'm considering making the cross hem tee with it. I think that was a Winter Wear Designs one that I featured in my latest Frugal Friday video. So if you want to have a look at the details of that, and any other free patterns, have a look at that video. So yeah, I've got 2 metres of that, and because it's a cross hem, it will take a little bit more than just over a metre, and I will be doing it long sleeve to keep it sort of winter friendly. I mean, it screams summer holidays, does this, with the toucans on it, but I want, with the dark blue, I think I can wear it in winter and get away with it. And it would have made a nice festive dress actually, with the glitter on it, but yeah, I think that's what I'm going to make with that. So with Minerva Makers now, we've got 2 months to make things. We don't have to turn it round in a month, so this isn't going to be high on my making list, but I've got a deadline for 2 months to make it. Hopefully you'll see that quite soon. And I have shown you this fabric that I got from Terry's Fabric before, but not in a fabric haul one, so I'll just very quickly show you these. So I've made a bag, a coaster tote out of the black Labrador's fabric, and then I got the Dachshunds as well, which is a really nice pale green background, turquoise I would call that, with the Dachshunds. And they were bought before Black Friday, but they were in the sale, and they were about £8.99 a metre, I think. In fact, I've got the invoice here. Yeah, they were £8.99 a metre, and it's actually curtain fabric is this. I think that one's called Hound Dog, and that one's called Rover, and I would imagine they're available in other places, but I thought they were good prices actually. And yeah, again, more bag making for those. So one final fabric that I bought yesterday, just off the off chance when I was in my local town around the market, and my local market stall had this lovely viscose, very similar colours to this, but it's a very drapey woven fabric. So it's a viscose, and that was £4.50 a metre, £4.50 a yard actually, still sells in yards. And that is going to be, I think, a Coco Wawa shirt dress. I won that pattern maybe 2 years ago and still haven't got around to making it up. So I think it's suitable for the dresses with the high volume, like the Wilder gown and Tilly and the Buttons Indigo. But I don't own either of those patterns, and I don't like being swamped in too much fabric. I think the Coco Wauer, the honeycomb dress, I think that one is a little bit more fitted through the bodice, and it's got a little bit more going on with it's more like a shirt dress style. So yeah, very, very similar colourways there. But, you know, it does say I need 3 metres of fabric for the honeycomb dress. I'm hoping to get away with less, so we'll see. If not, then it will be the Billy dress, probably from Seamwork. I made one of those early in the summer, and I really like that dress, and I just need to remember to lengthen the sleeves and the bodice on it. So that's my dressmaking fabric. Probably seen a few people talking about Laura at the Specky Seamstress, her new little venture making bias tape. She did a Kickstarter and I sort of dibbed in to help her get started, and I got these two. So you've got the pink Made to Measure and then the blue Sewing Appreciation Society. Is that blurring out? So you can see that this is Laura's little logo with the glasses. So yeah, I think I've got 2 metres of both of those. So these will just go in little projects along the way. You can put them along the back of garments, so you know the front from the back, especially with the wording on like that. Probably wouldn't do a Hong Kong bias bound hem or anything like that with all that wording on it. So I'm going to cut now to the unboxing of my Sew Me Something box that I won as part of the giveaway that was over on Instagram. So I chatted about that in my last Frugal Friday video. Just got back from a dog walk, so I was a little bit rough and ready without any makeup on, so excuse the state of me, but I will cut to that and then I will come back to you. Look what has arrived! My prize from Sew Me Something, so I thought I'd do a bit of a live unboxing. Non-fabric scissors. It makes this look very easy. Are you ready? So, we've got some nice tissue paper. Ooh, a card. Oh, Christmas card, isn't that nice? Oh, smells delicious. Merry Christmas from the Sew Me Something team. Oh, here's a book. Hello. Oh, and it's the actual Christmas stocking too. So that's the stocking that was shown on the... Can you smell it? What is it? That's the stocking that was on the prize. I wasn't actually expecting to receive the actual stocking. So, what have we got in here then? I don't think there's anything for doggies. No, I don't think there is. So, we have got a magnetic pin thing to go around my wrist. What's it called? A magnetic arm pin cushion. Needed one of those actually. Oh, a loop turner, always useful. Oh, some lovely little scissors. Janome as well, that's my machine brand. And, oh, that's a hand gauge. So that must be for pressing up seams. So I must be able to iron over the top of that. And it's got a little T on there as well, so I wonder if that's for doing buttons and buttonholes. I don't know, not seen one of those before. Oh, lovely. That is a corner and edge shaper. I haven't got one of those neither. Fabric marker, can never have too many of those. Oops. And that's just come out of the packet, but these are just invaluable. That's a sew and knit gauge. So I've never heard it called a knit gauge before, but I wonder if that's for gauging your actual tension on your knit. And then we have got a bobbin ring. So you've got put your bobbins in there. You can see it demonstrated there. That's going to be useful as well for keeping on my sewing desk. Machine needles. They're always useful. Universal ones. Matter. Ooh, red buttons. Oh, lovely. All sorts of different shapes and shades and sizes. And coincidentally, these are, I think they're from IKEA, and you probably can't see from here, but I've got exactly the same button jars. And then we've got tailor's chalk, 3 pieces it says on the front. Tape measure, never have too many of those. Sorry, I've just got up to check the width a bit because I was just watching Helen on Stitch My Style, and she was saying that you can use tape measures as a seam gauge because they're all 5/8 of an inch or centimetre and a half. Well, they're not. This one looks like it might be, but mine's not. So mine is only about 1/2 centimetre. You see it's somewhat narrower. So you just need to check that measurement, but that is 5/8 of an inch. So I don't know if mine are old ones or cheap ones, I don't know. I've had them a while. Just so you know. Thread, black and white, always useful. Seam ripper. Can never have too many of those. Oh, and a lovely little magnetic pin cushion. Brilliant. That matches. These two match together. That's, oh, one more thing. Oh, some hand needles. Excellent. And then there's another package in the bottom here, which is probably the pattern. Can you see Rogue? I think it's a treat for you. Yeah. Oh wow! So I've got a bag kit there. I wasn't expecting that. So that's I think that's a little makeup bag kit. How lovely is that? I wasn't expecting that. So there's all the materials in there to make a little kit, a little bag, and all the instructions and the patterns. So a 2-tone zippy bag. Oh, that's lovely. So I wonder if you can guess which one I went for. So I went for the Miranda. Can you see? And it's a dress suitable for medium weight cotton, poplin, linen, satin crepe, crepe de chine, viscose, lightweight wool and needle cord. So I thought it would some really nice details on the sleeve and the pockets there, and it's panelled so you get a good fit. And I thought it would be ideal for winter time as well. Could do probably a denim one. So yeah, lovely paper pattern. And if you're ever thinking of getting a pattern from them, you've got the pattern booklet there. How many pages have we got here? 28-page pattern booklet. So it's quite I would say, I've not read through it, obviously I've just opened this, but I think with 28 pages you can pretty much guess that you've got everything you need there. So that's absolutely brilliant. That's my unboxing. The very last thing I'm going to talk about today is a non-dressmaking project that I've been assigned. I've mentioned before that my son and his wife are due a baby, and she's actually due on the 1st of January, so not long now, 3 weeks. He has designed a rocking chair for his wife to nurse the baby in. She's quite petite, is her, and so he wanted to design one that would fit her. But I've never actually made boxed cushions before. And this is all, it's like a joint Christmas present for us all, from us all. So he's designed it, his dad's made it, then I'm going to make the cushion covers for it. I've bought some sponge, which actually are quite difficult to find. Normally I can source that sort of thing locally because we would live in a town where you can buy stuff like that, but anyway, I couldn't find it on my local market. And they made a visit to Fabworks yesterday, chose their own fabric, and then here it is. So I bought it, I've given them the money for it, and it's just a gorgeous blue colour. So I've been assigned that task of making box cushions. Now I have found a tutorial from Sailrite, which promises me that I'm going to be making them in 30 minutes. So I very much doubt that I'm going to make a cushion cover in 30 minutes, but it does actually look very simple. I thought I was going to have to cut separate panels because it's 4-inch deep. These cushions are going to be 4-inch deep. Luckily she doesn't want piping. She likes very simple, so she doesn't want piping on it. This is going to be too stiff to pipe. So it's a wool blend, but it's got something on the back that's made it a bit stiffer, and it is furnishing fabric. I think it was only £10 a metre. So yeah, I just need to source some zips that are wide enough for it now and get cracking with that. So I've only got 2 or 3 weeks to make that up. Been a lovely joint little present from us all, that. So she does know about it. She's chosen the fabric because they are quite fussy about what they have. Okay, that's it from me. That's all my fabric purchases in recent months. 1 or 2 of them will get made up before the end of December. I've got a deadline on the Minerva fabric, but that's 2 months, and then I've got a deadline on the cushion covers. For the rest of it, I'm going to take it easy on myself. I'm sort of still making Christmas presents. Have you made any of the patterns from Sew Me Something? Let me know below. If you've made any of her patterns or the Coco Wawa dress as well. Yeah, let me know below how you got on with those. So I shall speak to you later, and thank you for watching. Bye.